Hello, Virgo. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and 53 Tarot She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Whoa, Virgo. Huh? Okay, into the mind of a Virgo. Here we go. Okay, Virgo, let's dissect your mind. You're like, yes, please. Okay. What does that mean, a coin? Two sides to a coin. Some might think there's a good side, there's a bad side, but it's both the same coin, don't matter. Two of Pentacles, the coin, two sides, it's like, it don't matter. But it does, interesting, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. Interesting, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. Don't get tripped up, Virgo. Don't trip. Jumping into this, what you're showing me, you're not happy. But there's also a surrender. It's interesting. You're not happy, but you are working through it. And so there is a surrender to it where like, maybe I just need some time. Maybe I just need some time to kind of sit, chill, relax, recover. You're showing me this energy of whatever this is or was that's disturbing to you, even though you are kind of accepting and leaning into it. There's this, for some reason, the energy of recovery in itself that you're kind of like, I don't want to, I know, but I know I need to, or I know I have to. Whatever that center is that you find yourself kind of focusing on, Virgo, your center, you don't really want to leave it. You don't really want to deal with anything else. What's interesting about this, though, is you do understand it. You're like, I know I can't sleep all day, sleep forever. I know, I get it. Interestingly enough, though, whatever this understanding perspective is that you reach, you're also being called to kind of wait. Interestingly enough, wait, just kind of hold on. Interestingly enough, if you're being called to wait, hold on, you gave me a riddle. Yeah, you're trying to decipher and discern how do I know which, geez. That is specifics, Virgo. That is a hell of a specific. You're kind of like, am I on the right path or am I not on the right path? How do I know if I'm on the right path? How do I know if I'm focused on the right thing or the wrong thing? This is dissected. You're on the right path, Virgo. With the understanding, the perspective of understanding both sides of the coin, you're on the right path. But you're waiting because you're questioning, like, am I on the right path? And then, like, right there, that's where I'm like, don't trip, Virgo. You're kind of like, you're over, it's interesting. You're not thinking, but you're overthinking something. And that's because there's a consideration there of, like, curiosity of, like, am I on the right path or am I not on the right path? I'm looking for, like, a sign or a synchronicity or some sort of clarification or confirmation that I'm on the right path. And it's like, you're looking at your feet like, well, do I step forward? Do I step back? Do I just stand here? It's like, what do I do? Which direction do I go? Okay, tell me which direction to go. Fill it out, Virgo. Fill it out. If you're kind of just staying put right now, just fill it out. It's not an energy of think it out. Fill it out. I feel like that's what's going to lead you to your answer. Because there's something there, once again, Virgo, there's something there that is trying to get your attention or call your attention to it. And whatever this is, it's kind of like, and off you go, you're ignited. It's like you've caught fire, even though you're very serious. You're like, gotta go. Gotta go. I mean, whatever that is, you're handling what you gotta handle and you're doing what you gotta do. Like, yeah, it's a pain, it's a difficulty, but you know, you're doing it. There you are, Virgo. So even you're trying to understand you, Virgo. Virgo's trying to understand Virgo. Okay, well, in the mind of a Virgo. What's that, though? Or are you dealing with another Virgo? Virgo? Are you dealing with another Virgo? Are you dealing with multiple Virgos? Or are you dealing with other people with Virgo placements? Which one is it? Once again, specifics. You find yourself having to dig deep just to, just to kind of keep things going for yourself, but you're still trying to come up with something. I feel like it's just you kind of learning about yourself, though. Are you happy or are you not, Virgo? Are you happy or are you not? You show me you have like these glimpses or these windows of being happy, like these moments of being happy, which you, once again, like you do understand, like happiness comes and goes, yes. But you're saying the problems and the issues at hand, that's a different story. It's like, as within, so without, as within. There's like this dance of energy between you and life itself, but also you and someone else too. You're trying to figure out some sort of solution to these problems and issues, which you are very determined to kind of, once again, fill things out. You're much quicker this time. You're like, I'm filling things out. I'm trying to figure out, like, is there actually hope for this? Can we actually get through this or can we not? And that's what's so very interesting is energetically speaking, they show up over there kind of like mirroring your energy. And I don't know if this is like part of the problem or part of the issue. But you're kind of like beginning to kind of stress out about them. Like stress out and worry about them. And it's like, Placements. Got it. Virgo placements. I get that. You're like, I'm just trying to balance this shit out. You show me so many times like you're just trying to balance it out, balance it out, balance it out. Goodness gracious. Is it imbalanced because of them? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Yes, it is, Virgo. You're showing me energetically it's imbalanced and out of balance because of them, with the 2 of Cups on top of the deck. Because of them. You're having the realization of like, is it me or is it them? You're kind of like trying to put your finger on it. It's like, is it me? Am I the problem? Or is it them? Are they the problem? Like, what the fuck is the problem? It's them, Virgo. It is them. It is them. You're realizing what you need rather than what you want. That's pretty deep. You're realizing what you need, not what you want. I will say though, you are trying to be patient with them. But you've also picked up enough information. You've also like picked up enough pieces to kind of like bring some clarity and focus to the situation, the dynamic. I see it. What you're showing me is when what you want becomes what you need. When you want what or who you need, when you want the need, that's when everything changes for you. For some reason, there's an energy here about coming across someone and choosing someone that understands it and that gets it in that moment, rather than trying to piece it together and make sure the 2 of you meet in the middle. Because like I said, even though the 2 of you are mirroring each other, that's a problem. It's kind of like saying, Virgo, if you go quiet, and then all of a sudden they go quiet, imagine what that's going to be like. Well, they're going based off of you. Imagine that. If the 2 of you have so much together, and if they're behaving or being like you are in that moment, but they're not understanding why you're that way, it's going to be misinterpreted and mistaken. Because you're showing me you're stressing the hell out over here about them. Because it's like, why aren't they getting it? Like, why aren't they getting it? Why aren't they getting it? Why are they just kind of sitting by? Why aren't they doing anything? Like, why aren't they different? And that's what's very interesting. It's like they completely look either over you or through you, Virgo. And you're like, I just want someone to see me for me over here. And that's what you're trying to figure out. Is like, how do I find someone that sees me for me, but also meets me on that exact same level? That is pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. You are saying like, I might have to take matters into my own hands and go find someone. Even though you have hopes that this will work out between you and them originally, you're also realizing like, yeah, I think I've learned enough about them that they just ain't it. It's like, yeah, they're there. They are who they are, and they look the way they look. But there's more to life than just looks and appearances and aesthetics. Because for some reason, when there's all these problems and all these issues over here between the 2 of you, it's kind of like they're like, see ya, I'm going out for the day or some shit. Meanwhile, when you get to this point over here where you're kind of like, you're having that sit down where it's like, let me sit down and feel things out with my heart and my emotions and my feelings, and let me really look at this shit. That's where you're like, I want someone to be in that energy with me, where I'm trying to figure out what's going on with us, and they sit down right next to me and try to figure out what's going on with us, rather than me trying to figure out what's going on with us, and them just being like in their own little, you know what. That's a heart-to-heart, Virgo, not a mind-to-mind. That is a heart-to-heart that you're looking for. You're saying I'm doing everything I can to find it or find them specifically. Whoever this person, Virgo, whoever this person is that you're looking for and searching for and wanting to create within your life, it's someone that gets you and understands you and sees you for you. Not just sees you dealing with all this and just doesn't do shit or say shit or doesn't participate or isn't active. Because what I'm looking at is you doing a hell of a lot in this situation and them not doing anything. Meanwhile, you're driving yourself stir crazy wondering, is it me or is it them? Is it me or is it them? Is it me or is it... It's them, Virgo. If you have to ask yourself that many times and nothing's changing, it's them. Because I'm looking at you doing everything you possibly can to figure out, like, what the fuck. Even if it's just, is it me or is it them? Is it me? You're even doing more than they are. Just by doing that, trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is it? You're doing more than they are, Virgo. It's them. Otherwise, they'd be right there by your side trying to figure this out with you. The same way that I'm looking at, energetically speaking, that you're wanting to create for yourself. Bye.